Hey, what's going on? My name is Luis, and God bless every single one of you. Today is October 30th, 2023, and welcome to the Grand Supreme News Channel. Alright guys, so we have some urgent information coming out. If you can, please share this video. And it says here, major announcement coming from the White House. Alright, we're gonna see what's going on here, guys, but we have more breaking news updates. And it says here, you had the IS resistance in Iraq has now claimed responsibility for both strike on US forces in the Middle East within the last few hours, with rockets claimed to struck the US operation base near the Conoco gas station, the gas field, in eastern Syria and Al-Assad air base in western Iraq. All right, so once again, these groups are coming out and saying that they did it. These last few hours, there was a major strike going on at the U.S. Forces air base. Now, there's no report of any damage or casualty, but you guys already know this type of stuff been going on for, I guess, since October 17th. All right, so we need to pray for our soldiers out there. So we have more breaking news, though. Look at this. You have Saudi armed forces and air defense sites across the country have reportedly been placed into a heightened state of readiness following significant clashes with Houthi fighters over the last 24 hours within the Jazan region near the border with Yemen. As a result of clashes with the Persian-backed T group, at least 4 Saudi soldiers taken out. Well, it seems like Saudi is going to join this war, little by little. And I heard Lebanon is trying to back away from all this now. From what I heard, I think Lebanon Gov put out the information. They are trying their very best not to get involved or being dragged into these biblical war. Egypt, you guys know Egypt got hit twice. So, and then you have Pakistan and India. You guys know the clash is going on between them two. So this nation against nations that is rising right now, a lot of them being dragged in to these biblical wars. We have this breaking news that's coming out right now. Give me a second. A number of flares were launched over northern Gaza. All right, so we're going to see what's going on here, guys. A lot of information coming out. You have the U.S. State Department has announced that the final charter flight for the evacuation of Sleeping Giant nationals still in the Holy Land will depart from Ben Gurion International Airport in Tel Aviv on Tuesday, October 31st, Halloween. Look at this. Look out. The leader of the bear, Vladimir, says the sleeping giant is behind deadly chaos in the Middle East. He's basically saying the sleeping giant's responsible for all these biblical wars going on not only in the Middle East, the entire world. Huh? That's coming out from the bear leader. All right, give me a second here, guys. Give me 1 second. Let's see what's going on here. I want to take you to some of these breaking news and just bring all these updates. All right, so if you can, please share the video. I want to thank everybody so much for the love and support. Thank you for sharing the video, subscribing. Thank you so much for the thumbs up. And thank you so much for supporting the channel, either through Patreon, PayPal. Again, thank you so much. And I do read your comments. I see a lot of comments, guys. If I don't respond, it's because I'm doing so much research at the same time doing some Bible study. So I try my very best to respond to a lot of people. And, you know, it's really hard when there's like almost 200 comments on some of these videos. So thank you so much for the support, guys. Thank you so much. And thank you so much for that super chat comments. I know some people leave the donation along with the comments. So thank you so much for that. It says here, what is this? 1 minute ago, Reuters said, with dozens of Hezbollah fighters taken out in 3 weeks of border clashes with the Holy Land, the group is working to stem its losses as it prepares for the possibility of a drawn out. Well, this is the one I was talking about. This is the one I just mentioned about 2 minutes ago or 3 minutes ago. I mentioned that Lebanon is saying, hey, we don't want to be part of it now. But they're being dragged into these biblical wars. So I guess this here could be a good thing. This here could be a good thing. So they just don't want to be part of it. I guess they, a change of heart. But my gut tells me something is going to happen that they have no other choice than to be part of these biblical wars. Which, by the way, the Prime Minister of the Holy Land, Mr. Benjamin, came out and said, no ceasefire. That's coming out from the Prime Minister, Mr. Benjamin. No ceasefire. And that's going to, a lot of people's not going to be pleased about that. All right, let's see what's going on here. 18 minutes ago. I have no idea what's going on in this one. What is this? Can you please report your type of aircraft? Unable at this time. An unknown aircraft operating overhead Gaza at FL 250 whilst within the Nicosia, FIR ATC requested their aircraft type, to which they replied unable at this time. I have no idea what's going on in this one here, guys. Do they have an audio? Give me a second.
Just to confirm, your scope is 0412. For current 12. From 12, can you please report your type of aircraft? Current 12, unable at this time. How is that? Thank you. Because the current 12.
I'm gonna have to do some more research on this one here. Give me a second. Let me just read some of these comments really quick. Give me a second here. For those that may not know, this aircraft and a few others like it have been flying in and around the Gaza Strip now for the last 72 hours or so. They are almost 100% some kind of US surveillance drone and likely a US Air Force MQ-9 Reaper. All right. Some good information coming out here. So the sleeping giants are keeping their eye on what's going on in the Strip. The sleeping giant, the US, keeping an eye on the Strip, making sure that the Holy Land follow orders. And they do follow orders. They follow orders from the sleeping giant. And I'm not trying to be, but again, the sleeping giant is giving them a lot of money. And the Holy Land is, I wouldn't say bowing down to the sleeping giant, but again, it do take orders from them. If sleeping giant is giving billions and billions and billions, Benjamin is going to be like, hey, what do you want me to do? All right, so you have Saudi armed forces. An air defense site across the country have reportedly been placed into a heightened state of readiness. All right, so we already know that. What's going on in this one here? The commander of ID Blank Southern Command, Major General Yaron, entered the Northern Strip earlier this morning to conduct an assessment of ongoing combat operation, as well as to discuss the goals of future advances with the Holy Land officers. And so that's what's going on there. The Holy Land aircraft have been noted a low altitude over southern Lebanon. Some very important meeting going on here. Holy Land reporter with rescue ID Blank soldier. It's hard not to cry tonight. I think this is a soldier that's been rescued. Hmm. Let's see what's going on with the announcement from the White House. I'm just bringing you guys all the updates here. All right, give me a second here, guys. So these are all the information coming out today. Once again, this is from the statements and releases from the White House. What they are saying, wide range of community advocates and industries applaud Mr. Burns' efforts to extend the affordable. Okay, we're going to skip that. Nation electric grid infrastructure, cut energy cost for families and create good paying jobs. So this one here is very important, guys. Once again, you had the president and the vice president administration announce this historic investment to boost our nation's electric grid infrastructure, which is something very important, guys. So I guess they're getting those grids prepared for worst case scenario, possibly EMP, whatever, at a time that we are living of all these stuff going on. And you guys already know there's been a lot of stuff happening, a lot of messages being put out there by these certain groups. So the grid has to be protected. Mr. Byrne issues executive order on safe, secure, and trustworthy artificial. Oh, no, 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 no. Now, I did heard about the AI stuff, guys. That is too long. That article is way too long. That is extremely, extremely long. So give me a second here, guys. What's going on here? Breaking. So you have Vladimir, the leader of the bear country, says the anti-Semitic lynched MOB yesterday stormed an airport in this region. The bear to search for the JEWS passengers was created by UKR social media channels. He added that the operation was also aided by Western intelligence. Hold on. Here we go. Hopefully they don't charge me for this one here. This is a very important information that's coming out. You have the leader of the bear country calls me. No. Why? Why? Oh, actually, hold on. I think they give me a day free to read this article. Give me a second here. Let me just zoom it in. There we go. All right, so you guys know that yesterday there was this event that took place, and it wasn't pretty. So it says here you have Vladimir called a meeting of security and law enforcement officials Monday, today, the day after a MOB stormed the airport in the southern region of this territory after a flight from the Holy Land landed there. Hundreds of angry men, some carrying banners with certain stuff, rushed onto the tarmac of the airport in this region, the capital of the predominantly most region, on Sunday night, looking for the Holy Land passengers on a flight from Tel Aviv, according to the Bear News report. Now, more than 20 people were impacted, with 2 in critical condition. You have this region health ministry said. The injured included, look at that, officer and civilians. Wow. At least 60 were detained in the event, the local interior ministry said. It was not clear if charges were filed against any of them, but the Bear Investigative Committee said it opened a criminal probe on charges of organizing this event. So the Bear has issued carefully collaborating criticism of both sides in the war between the Holy Land and Hamas, a conflict that is giving the Bear capital new opportunities to advance its role as a global power broker and challenge Western efforts to isolate it over UKR. The crowd that rushed onto the tarmac Sunday night surrounded a jet belonging to the Bear carrier Red Wings with seemingly little resistance from the Blue. Now, the Bear News outlets reported. Videos and photos on social media showed some in the crowd waving flags and some trying to overturn look at that, a car. I'm gonna skip that word there. So others held handwritten banners saying, "Are not welcome in this region. We are against the JEWS refugees." Man. So there are, give me a second here. There also were shouts of, you know what? Oh, God is great. I don't think God agrees. I don't think God will agree when it comes to lawlessness and all this type of stuff. God is not of anger, or when it comes to going and attacking innocent ones. God is not down with that. All right, give me a second here, guys. I got some of these advertisements just popping up. All right, so some of the crowd, which also was seen roaming the terminal, examined passports of arriving passengers, apparently in an attempt to identify those who were the Holy Land. Now, the event was later broken up. I'm just going to skip some of this stuff here, guys. So you have Vladimir's spokesman, Dmitry, said the security meeting will discuss attempts by the West to use the event in the Middle East to divide the Bear Society. So they are saying that all this was set up. It was set up by the Sleeping Giant and UKR. It is well known and obvious that yesterday events around this airport is largely the result of outside interference, including information influence from outside, he told reporters at his daily news conference. He did not elaborate. So basically, he's saying that the Sleeping Giant and UKR had a lot to do with what happened yesterday in that airport. So, is it true? Oh, man. The Sleeping Giant's notorious for those type of stuff. You guys seen what happened in 2020. The Bear State News Agency, RIA, cited Evacuations or Digestions Gov Sergi as saying that the unrest was coordinated in a Telegram channel run by, look at that, I'm gonna skip that name, based in UKR, with the goal of destabilizing this region and fueling unrest. So the information started spreading out from Telegram, a channel run by, bam, based in UKR. According to this person, local Telegram channel has said before that the events that refugees from Holy Land were coming to this region. Following some of those posts, a crowd gathered outside a hotel in this region on Saturday, searching for Holy Land citizens, nationals staying in the hotel, but left after not finding any. It's sad. That person in Telegram should be responsible for that. All right, so I'm gonna skip the rest of this here, guys. So it seems like what happened yesterday was someone might have gave the green light. The message first came out. It came out from Telegram, which again, I talked a lot about Telegram and how there's so many fake stuff going on in that platform when it comes to, you know, all these info. And I mentioned to many of you, be careful with the stuff you read, because a lot of these stuff could be all baloney. All right, look, we got some more breaking news. Several rockets launched just now towards southern Tel Aviv. It's happening right now, 3:28 p.m. Right now it's 3:38. So this was 10 minutes ago. All right, guys, so I'm gonna end this video. If you missed my first video, the link will be in the comments box. I want to thank everybody so much for sharing the video, subscribing. Thank you so much for your support. Your support truly helps out. This is all the information so far. I will keep you updated in all these breaking news, guys. So please continue to pray. Hold on. What is this? Hold on. Iron Dome interceptors in a recent rocket fire in Tel Aviv. So something's going on in Tel Aviv. Something's going on in Tel Aviv. All right. All right, guys, I'm gonna end this video, but please share it and make sure you check out the video I just posted today. Give me a second. So yeah, today the bear leader has been putting out some very important information and saying all this event going on in the Middle East and all over, Sleeping Giant is responsible. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Once again, for those of you that want to give your life to Christ, you can email me. My email is in the description box. Me and my wife are here to help many and to lead many to the righteous path, and that's the path of our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. For those of you that want to send us letters or prayer requests, you can send it to me, Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida, 34691. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. God bless you all. Put your faith and trust in Jesus Christ, for he's the only way, the truth, and the life. No one gets to the Father but through Jesus. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time later. Peace.